up on Mulholland Drive,
Yeah,
park,
every
and
night.
visualize yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broken for.
directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work, or whatever that is, and I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever. Drive home and think, well, I do have these things, and they're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there. I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, just before Thanksgiving 1995, I thought I was going to make $10 million and dollars.
Choose your fighter.
Liking inspired. Fight.
everybody. We are back after a 1-week hiatus. We are back. Last week, the boys here at Thursday Night Thriller were at Mid-Ohio, where Alex Hillman got his win, and he's in, baby. So congrats there to Alex Hillman. Shout out to him as he was able to punch his ticket into the playoffs here as we were winding down in the season, as we'll go over some standings for you, let you know what's going on. So David Owens out of Golf Course Racing, he's got 2 wins right now, leading the points at 364. Joseph Fulpis is going to be in second place at 321, and they are both out of Gulf Coast Racing. Next will be Patrick Cowhill and Alex Hillman, both DDI drivers, coming in 3 and 4th, and both with one more race will qualify. Patrick will qualify for playoff eligibility, as 8 races are needed this season in the Thursday Night Thriller series. Steve Lewis, 5th place right now. 6th place, Matt Tucker. 7th is going to be Thomas Fox. 8th is Christopher Cowgill. 9th is Andrew Bolander. 10th is Robert Babcock. 11th is AJ Binish. And rounding out your top 12 will be Zach Panzarella. So, yeah, we are done with the Mid-Ohio Sports Car course where Alex Hillman was able to get his win. Congrats to him, and we're doing some qualifying right now. As we take a look, here's Owens going out for his lap. Joseph Vulpes right now up on the top of the pole right there. As you can look at the ticker, Thomas Fox, another great showing there from Thomas. I feel like ever since he joined Gulf Coast Racing, Thomas has really been a lot quicker. He's been learning or just being racing more. I'm not sure what it is, but Thomas has definitely been a little bit more speedy out there on the track, so that is really good to see from Thomas. Matt Tucker, you can see there in the 25 car right now, hanging out in 3rd. Jeff Pfeiffer doing a great job. Jeff going to be picking up 4th. Steve Lewis there, he qualifies pretty well, old Steve, so we'll see if he can keep it clean. He always seems to be getting into trouble there in the field, but there's Owens' lap, going to put him in 4th.
All right, guys, a couple quick reminders.
All right, let's listen into Steve here.
Qualifying. So first off, the most important thing is tonight the stage break is going to be at the end of lap 50. So just as usual, that means I close the pits with 3 to go, and I will throw the yellow once. What size is our field? Probably when the top 7 go across the line. This is also the track we'll be running our championship race at. That, again, was based on a vote that we did about, 2 weeks ago? So just throwing that little fast fact out there in case you didn't know that. All right, we got 30 seconds to go, finish up qualifying, and then we'll grid up. Good luck, everyone.
Well, news to me there, folks. I do remember there was a vote here. So basically, the trucks voted, the teams, the members, the drivers voted on where the race would take place for the championship race, and they voted Kentucky. So they're going to get a double dose of Kentucky, and will be interesting to see. We'll have to really keep our eye on, as this race is going to be pretty important there to see who's got the initial speed at this first race, and then going into the championship race will be interesting to see how that changes, or if history will repeat itself, as they say. So with that being said, here at Kentucky, turns 1 and 2 run very quick. Drivers aren't going to have to really lift. 3 and 4, though, is the ones you got to slow down. So you'll be watching the trucks try to either hug the corners down in 3 and 4.
50 or 60 for the stage.
It's going to be 50.
50, 5-0.
5-0. They are going to throw a caution for that.
Thank you.
And I was hearing from the boys, we got about 37 lap stints. So we'll keep that in mind as the race goes on. Look for the pit window to be around 37. There's going to be 3 additional sets of tires on these trucks, not including the one on the truck itself. So they have the set on the truck, and then they also have 3 additional tire sets. Let's see what else we have here. Gulf Coast Racing is in the lead as in the team championship right now. They're 49 points ahead of DDI. So DDI doing a great job chasing down the stalwarts of the league right now. Shout out to the team championship. And I wish I had a little bit better graphic for the standings. I'll work on that. Another graphic I do have is our schedule for the VRN Vortex Racing Network. This is the schedule we have here. That's all produced and brought to you guys live or rebroadcast right after the race usually. And so we have Monday nights, we have the Cup Series. That starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, we have a rebroadcast, and that is following the race. Wednesday, we have the DDI Truck Series. Thursday, which is tonight, it's usually a rebroadcast, but I've been helping out trying to do them live for everybody. And then Sunday mornings, we have the Bonfire Premier Cup. Oh, Pro Series, look out. Oh, they're going to have to change that logo. But yeah, we have Sunday morning racing there too. And so if anyone's involved or watching on there, we just reach out and we can get you involved in any of this. But please subscribe, like. We're on a mission for subscriptions right now. So any help with that would really help out, helping us grow, and we appreciate it. Also, they'll be starting up an ARCA series on Mondays before the Cup Series. So look for that, and more information is available. So looking forward to seeing everyone out on track, and excited to be able to bring this to you guys. So we're here for Kentucky, 120 laps. Tire wear will be an issue, I believe. It's going to be in 3 and 4, and how easy you can get the car rotated in there. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled, and we'll have to see how this all turns out together here as the field is leaving the pit lane. There we go. There's a look at the 08. Let me turn this down. All right. 08 of Alex Hillman. That's our winner from last week in the Daily Drivers colors. David Owens, here's a shot of David Owens in that NOS Energy truck, Ford truck, that he is the championship leader right now. Joseph Volpis has the pole, and he is in second place in that United Reynolds number 13 fire department, New York Fire Department and Police Department scheme. Very looking nice out there. And sharing the front row with Tommy Fox. And like we mentioned, Tommy Fox doing a great job ever since it just feels like ever since he joined Gulf Coast Racing. So let's keep our eyes here as that pit car's will be coming off as they're exiting 4. So we're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Kentucky, brought to you by the Vortex Racing Network. We proudly present the Thursday Night Thriller Truck Series here. And there's Joseph. Tommy Fox hanging way back, and he's going to get a bump from Matt Tucker there in a 25, and away they go. That bump is a big bump there from Tucker. It actually helped Tommy get a nice little run now. As he's opening the door, though, for Matt, that's one thing you got to be careful of, is he let the door open, and now he's going to get put 3 wide. Tucker on the outside of Benish. They're trying to keep Benish under control. Benish is known to get a lead out front and check out, so Joseph Volpis trying to do a great job of blocking the AJ there on that bottom line. As you can see, Tucker trying to use that outside line, going to bring it under a crossover move underneath the 5. And here they come across the front stretch. 25 underneath the 5 right now. Using a little bit of that apron underneath the yellow line. It's just allowed here at an intermediate. Joseph running that outside lane. Quarter of a car width there. Joseph's going to exit very shallow. We'll see what that does to his momentum coming down into 3, I'm sorry. Oh, the 08 of Alex Hillman, winner from last week, out into the outer wall. Oh, that is unfortunate, but at least Alex is win, and there is a fast repair. Remember, folks, this league does give out fast repairs. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened.
1 and 2.
03 gets into the inside. Looks like he overdrove it a little bit. Let's take another look.
I had to just give you a little chastise about that.
All right, keep your eyes on the 08 at the bottom of your screen and the 03.
Tucker blame.
Let's see if I get a better shot of this TV
definitely.
tower.
My fault.
Let me rewind it. I totally missed it. Sorry about that, boys. All right, we're going to play at full speed. Yeah, just gets up in the inside, just turns him. I think he just overdrove it there, or Alex came down in front. But unfortunate for 08, that's probably going to burn up a fast repair.
to take the top, Wolf.
All right. Looks like we only had 3 drivers that were involved in that incident come down pit road. Looks like Steve Fugit, Lucas Alves, and Alex Hillman. Pace car lights are off. Remember, we're thinking 37 laps on fuel. Lap 50 is the stage, and they will take a caution for that, so keep that in mind. If anyone out there on their fuel mileage, keep an eye on that. Right now they're going to be completing lap 5 when it goes green. People that pitted, it's still going to get you like 47. You'd have to really save some fuel, so don't look for anybody saving that much, but we'll keep an eye on it here. As the pace car lights are off, Joseph and Matt Tucker are going to be going head to head. I believe Tucker's got the lead right now. And away goes Tucker. Green flag is out after that first caution, lap 6 out of 120. A little bit further in the back, it looks like Robert Babcock is 3 wide back here. You can see that. Almost 4 wide. They're battling out there further back in the back, trying to get it sorted out. Shot from her farmersonly.com blimp. Matt Tucker under duress there from Joseph. You see Joseph try to get underneath. He might clear. You can just see the momentum as he gets a little loose. Matt going to be able to carry that outside momentum a little bit more. Sorry if I'm blowing your ears out there with the game audio. There's AJ putting it underneath Vulpes now. Vulpes trying to make that outside lane work. That's coming out of turn 4. AJ and Joseph battling out there for P2. Matt Tucker's assumed the lead right now. Not sure why the camera loves the 25 right now, or 85. There's Zach Panzarella in that 12. Very cool looking paint scheme there, a little different than I've seen from Zach usually. Your pole sitter that sat outside of Vulpes would have been Thomas Fox. He started on P2. He's fallen back now to P6 at this moment. We got a little bit of battle back here with Patrick Calgill and Steve Fugit and Steve Lewis. Some action further back in the pack. Zach working his way up on AJ now. Looks like Joseph has got a little bit of a breakaway from that little group, as AJ's going to swing it down into turn 3. Here's a look at Steve Lewis and Matt Novella battling out side by side. Zach and AJ still battling out side by side. David Owens in that 8. Hanging out in the catbird seat there. Going to give a little bump there to AJ, try to get him going.
Lucas, go by me.
Robert Babcock asking for Lucas to go by him. Remember, these are two cars that Lucas was one of the cars that came in pit road there to get a little bit of service done. There's Alex Hillman, last week's winner at Mid-Ohio. Got hit there by Chris Cowgill. Got spun. Not sure if it was a racing incident or maybe Chris might have drove it in too hard, but he got into the left rear quarter fender and spun Alex there. And that was our first caution of the night so far. And it is lap 12. And we'll go silent here and crank it up for old Dennis Puckett. Missed it by a lap or two. I always try to remember it. I forget it. This is something I'm not used to doing, but this was Dennis's home track, favorite track. We started off each season in Bonfire with it, and we always made it a big to-do because of Dennis. So shout out there to Dennis watching us from the sky and from heaven there. God bless him and his family, and we wish the best for the Pucketts. And Chris Cowgill back of the pack here. These two are battling it out. This is for 14th and 15th place. We had a total of 16 drivers tonight. There goes the 94, Steve Fugit looking to get underneath Steve Lewis in the 88. Steve making that outside lane work though. Single file for the most part. We're on board here with Jeff Pfeiffer as he's trying to chase down Tommy Fox. The 21 in a little bit of trouble. The 94 does a great job exiting a little bit lower, trying to get underneath, and now he's going to try to complete the pass on the 21 of Zach Winstead. Looks like Steve Fugit's going to be able to make that happen. No problem at all. David Owen's going to be under duress right now from Patrick. Matt Tucker out to 0.3 of a second of a lead right now. Owens under attack from Patrick Cowgill in the 31. That dirty air is going to be tough for Patrick, though, to get by. Alex Hillman working on Steve Lewis right now. This would be for 10th place. Oh, he lifts for Steve. Steve needs to pick a lane. Steve's lucky Alex didn't just turn him right there. In my opinion. Patrick Calgill back at the back bumper of David Owens right now. Also another good battle. AJ trying to look to get underneath Zach at this moment too. Oh, there was a moment. Oh no, David Owens is pitting. David Owens is pitting, coming down on lap 24. He's splitting the stage in half. We're just gonna see if this pays off. So back up to Zach and AJ. That was the battle we had going on at hand to see if AJ can complete this pass here. And let's see if that brings anyone else down to pit lane. Take an eye on Owen, see if he takes any tires here or if it's going to be fuel only. Fuel only as the 8 is out on track. The battle right here between Zach Panzarella and AJ Binish is underway. This is going to be for 3rd place. AJ just edges them out there, but Zach's going to have the shorter way around the track. Let's see if AJ will have the shorter way around the track. Let's see if Zach gets some momentum on the outside lane. Got pit stop for David Owens. That took 6 seconds and 6 cents, so 6.6 for David Owens. As we got a battle here between AJ and Zach Panzarella. Patrick Calgill bringing down pit lane. The 31 deciding to bring it down. Back to this battle though. Looks like AJ finally got the clear and Zach's gonna fall in line. Take a look at Patrick here, see what he does if his tires are fuel only. Looks like fuel only. I don't see the truck going up on either side. There he goes. He's off to the races. That was a fuel only stop. Matt Tucker's grown that lead out to half a second now. Last time we checked in, it was 0.3. Now it's out to a half a second. AJ Binish going to be in 3rd place. Zach Panzarella is going to pick up 4th. Tommy Fox working his way to 5th place. Jeff Pfeiffer going to be 6th. Matt Novella is in 7th. Steve Lewis is in 8th. Alex Hillman 9th after rebounding from the rear. And Steve Pugett's going to bring up your top 10. As we got another great little battle here now as AJ's going to be picking off Joseph Volpis. Volpis hanging on the outside rear quarter fender, trying to side draft him, slow down that number 5. But wow, the 5 looks like a man on a mission right now. Matt Tucker bringing it down. The 25 Mr. Pibb machine. That's going to leave this out for the battle for the lead right now between Joseph and AJ. It looks like AJ though is going to just trying his best to clear him. This might be it here if he slides up in front. Zach looking in the very outside lane with a good run. See if he can close the gap here between the top three. More pit stops. Tommy Fox, Jeff Pfeiffer bringing in those trucks. Everyone so far. Matt Tucker might have took right sides only, guys, because I got 11-second pit stop from Matt Tucker. So let's see where he comes out along with Owens and see what exactly happens. He's going to be a couple seconds back of Owens, but we'll see where this all pans out once the cycle completes. Hopefully we'll have a nice green flag run and we can get to see how this strategy plays off to the stage break. Okay, Tommy Fox, Matt Tucker taking 11-second pit stops. Jeff Pfeiffer took a 14.60, so maybe Jeff took 4. All right, let's find our first man, David Owens here. Last pitted lap 23, took a 6.6 second stop. Man behind him, Patrick Cowgill. Right now, let's see, Cowgill. I'm trying to find the difference for you guys. It's not showing up on your end. It's a 4-second interval, I believe, to Owens is the gap. But look at Tucker with those right sides. Matt Tucker now, his gap to Owens is about 4.5 also, because he's on the doorstep of Patrick right now. Jeff Pfeiffer put on those 4 tires, and he just ran the fastest lap so far tonight with a 30.39. See if we can get you some more information here. All right, let's go to David. All right, so David last ran a 31, so very comparable lap times you can see to the leader. But now let's go to Matt Tucker, who took the right sides. Matt in some traffic. He just got past Patrick, so it is doable. 36 laps left, so that's 14 laps left to the lap 50 stage. I'm really got my eyes on Matt Tucker and seeing if he can climb back and catch Owens here. But that lead is still a 4.5 second lead. Interval to David Owens. So let's bring up our battle box and see if that can show us a little bit more detailed information. Not showing Owens on there. It's interesting. As Joseph now, David's past. Joseph's bringing it down, I believe, or he's coming out of pits here. Yeah, fuel only, 6.97 second stop there for Joseph Volpis there. "12 laps. AJ, Zach, Alex, Steve, Lucas have yet to bring it down. Your first car that's pitted is David Owens in the number 8. He is being chased down by Joseph Volpis. Joseph came down lap 35. Fuel only, and is 3 seconds behind Owens. There's Matt Tucker. Remember, he took right sides. He's working now on Matt Novella. Novella pitted lap 36. It still came out in front of Tucker. That is interesting. And now Tucker's just mired back in traffic right now. Gonna have a hard time It's now AJ and Zach just riding this thing out, hoping for a caution. Because their interval back to David Owens is about 25 seconds right now. Nine laps to go till the stage. And since it's under 20 drivers, it's only paying out the top 7 drivers tonight. Keep that in mind. Zach Panzarella, Zach Winstead is in. 2 Zachs bringing it in down pit road here. Zach gonna do fuel only. There he goes. The number 12 is off. A little bit slower stop than the other drivers. He had a 7.12 second stop. Let's see where he blends back out. There goes David Owens. Owens must have did a better job of saving some tire. AJ Binish in now, the leader, pitting.
Oh wait, been this time.
Alex Ullman pitting also. Let's see what AJ does if he's going to take tires on fuel only. Yes, he is. Let's keep an eye where Owens is. There's Owens in the background coming across the start-finish line. AJ's just leaving. Let's see where they blend out. And there goes the 8. David Owens looking pretty good right now. Looks like it paid off. Lucas Owl, Steve Fugit, yet to pit.
Check that time on.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Matt Tucker, believe he did a little off strategy there. I think he did some tires. We're not positive, but the pit time would suggest it. And he's going to be working last, as you can see on your screen there, last lap, a 32.2. He is running faster than the leader, but I feel like him being mired back in some of that traffic has caused him issues. As David Owens right now running in third, but yet to see where Steve Fugit comes out. Once he blends back out, he's still in pit lane. And away goes Steve. Steve with a pretty good stop. Actually 0.4 of a second faster than David Owens. But I don't think it's going to be enough, as no, David Owens just goes screaming right by. As now the only man left to pit is Lucas, and there goes Lucas. 6 laps left here to the stage. Jeff Pfeiffer all over the back bumper. Remember, Jeff took the 4 tires, folks. That is a 4-tire truck trying to beat Owens out for this stage win. Owens side drafting the 85, not letting him go easily. As Pfeiffer with those fresh 4 tires, you can see the speed difference. We weren't even keeping up with it, and there he goes, Pfeiffer, able to pull away from Owens there. Fresh tires, you can see the difference. But that will cost Jeff later in on the race if there is a caution. But with how many trucks there are on the track and the kind of racing we're seeing, this could be a big turning point here for Jeff. We'll have to keep an eye on Jeffy. He puts tires on again at the pit, at the stage. Fighting it out. There's the 13 and Joseph Vulpes here. 4 laps left to the stage. AJ Binish behind him. Remember, they're paying the top 7 here tonight. Joseph Vulpes in 7th as we speak. Patrick Calgill in the 31 would be your 8th place car. But these 3 right now battling it out for stage points. Matt Novella trying to get that third spot away from Zach. Two laps left to the stage. Ooh, Matt Tucker up into the wall. Jeff Pfeiffer just out to the races, now already pulled out a 2-second gap on David Owens. I think David just did a lot better job saving the tires throughout both runs. Just having that little bit extra speed. As now Matt is still trying to close the distance here. As the 115 on fresher tires, last pitted, he's going to try to make his move. Trying to earn his lap back, but not enough time as that's lap 50. Oh my goodness. Zach dives it underneath. Got me nervous there a little bit, and that should be the stage, I'm thinking. As soon as 7th place finishes, crosses the line. Or is it the completion of 50? Matt Novella trying to get there. Oh, he sends it in, hits the brakes, has to slow it down before getting into Zach Panzarella. That was a close one. All right, and I think the stage should be here. There it is. Oh, what a beautiful thing. All right, so
That was fun.
we want to keep an eye. Everyone's going to probably pit. Everyone that did fuel only.
Sure.
Only person that did fuel only was Jeff Pfeiffer. He put 4 tires on, so we're going to leave it on Jeff. See what he does. I'm going to take a quick break. And we'll just leave it on Jeff, see what he does here with the rest of the field. And we'll be right back.
Okay, start turn 1.
Checking out turn 2.
Zach, I like that new Reaper truck.
Thank you, sir. It actually was like designed around your Shrek Reaper one.
I think the Shrek Reaper needs a refresh.
I agree. We're gonna bring her back. I'll make some improvements to it.
Monday night.
Yes, sir.
Sexy on the broadcast.
Wow, what happened to Jeff Pfeiffer's pit stop there? Just looking at it. He took a 24-second pit stop. Old Zach Winston, though, I think he did fuel only. We'll have to see how this plays out. Fastest pit stop tonight gonna be I'm picking up a 14.47 by Steve Fugit. 4 tires and fuel, 14.47. That is the fastest so far I've seen on the ticker. Great job there by Steve. He picks up a couple spots. Only going to be starting in 10th though. But his pit lane time, not the fastest. AJ Benish had a 47.3 pit lane time. That's the time from pit road to exit. And he still lost the spot. His pit stop time was a 15:08. I guess. I don't know. I have to look into that. Pace car lights are off. Here we go. They're coming out of turn 4 here. Stage break is over. Only second caution of the night. First caution was due to Alex Hillman and Chris Calgill getting together. And here is Zach Winstead. I don't know what his tire situation is, but we're about to find out as the 21 hits that restart zone. And away they go. The 51, the number 21 there, Zach Winstead on the inside lane. Gonna give it all he's got here against David Owens on the outside lane. Oh, he's going to run Owens up the track there from the inside down. Oh, and AJ's going to get underneath Owens. Owens stuck on the outside now as the 21 comes up to block Owens. Here comes the 12 of Panzarella. The 21 now just all out of sorts. As AJ now trying to go 3 wide there. AJ's going to come up and cut the nose off of David Owens. Matt Novella going to fall in line. And Zach Panzarella is going to be your leader here. Crossing the start-finish line on lap 56. Your new leader. AJ on the outside with a little bit more momentum. AJ makes the pass. AJ's going to be the lead here coming across our finish line. Zach's going to come down in a second. And here comes David Owens. Zach gives him a little bit, comes down on him, gonna make him check up a little bit, but David does a great job. David gets in there a run on him. Checking in another elsewhere. Tucker. Due to that move there from the little move Zach put on Owens there, now Tucker's made his way up to Owens. These two running side by side as Owens is not trying to drop any more positions here. As once you settle in, it is hard to make a pass on someone with comparable tires. David fighting back and really doesn't want to give up that spot to Matt. Trucks up in front of them though aren't racing that hard, so you know this is probably hurting their tires a little bit more than it is for them. Oh my! Matt was looking for that crossover under move, and I think he just did it a little too soon and almost turned Owens there. It was a close call. Now that's going to open a door for Patrick. You can see any little mistake with that momentum, it's going to hurt you. Zach now is looking to try to make the pass on AJ. Patrick with a nice looking run here. Gonna get underneath Matt. And Novello working his way up. Alex Hillman making a pass, working his way. Great shot of Matt working down the backstretch, getting a little bit of side draft on that back spoiler. Underneath him, has position on that preferred lane as of now. Up back at the front, you can just see how important that track position is off the restart. As AJ Binish now has the lead, has the clean air, doing a great job up front. Has 3/10 of the lead there on Zach Panzerell in the 12. David Owens was able to regain that spot from Matt Tucker and fall back in third. Matt's hanging in there, but under duress from Patrick. So we're going to have to watch a little bit longer and see how the tire fall is going to start affecting you guys. Zach trying to make a push here. He's closed the gap a little bit on AJ. Let's see how this exit goes. Thank you again to farmersonly.com for our footage up here in the blimp. Novella getting closer and closer to Alex Hillman also. Gonna make the move here. Racing right there. Joseph doing a good job up in front, trying to put some air on both those trucks. But that draft is going to help pull Alex ahead of Matt there just a little bit. Jack Winston doesn't seem to have that really skill-only stop. He's finding himself back in 14th position right now. Yeah, Matt just can't climb back close enough. AJ's lead is looking pretty good right now, able to keep off David Owens. Seeming to make a little bit of a push there on Zach, but it is strung out. About 20 laps on the tires right now from our last stage. Matt's doing a good job of being patient. Seems like he doesn't really want to wear out his stuff too much. He's trying to use that draft and just be as fast as he can. Haven't really seen him shoot out and try to make a move just yet. Joseph's trying to chase down Calgill now. You can see the leader up in front, far up in front. That's AJ, followed behind by Zach Panzarella, David Owens in that blue NOS truck, and Matt Tucker in the Mr. Pibb machine. This is where Joseph Volpes finds himself at this moment. Matt gonna make the move there. We're about to see in a few laps if this is gonna slow down Alex using outside lane or not. Joseph passing Patrick Calgill. You can see on board, we'll go up the board with that Hillman. You can see the battle up in front of us. That position is for P5. You can see that outside lane starting to move, and now that's going to put Joseph in a bad spot. Matt Novella now, is he going to go ahead and try to follow him through? Going to be able to block that spot away from Joseph. It's Alex and Matt make the pass on Joseph. Joseph's going to fall back to 8th position. Remember, 37 laps, so 37 plus 50. That's 87, lap 87. Look for pit stops. Maybe a little sooner. Trying to do something with an undercut. You never know. This is our closest battle at the moment. This little mid-pack battle that we find Joseph Volpes dealing with at the moment. He lost a lot of spots right now. David Owens inching his way closer to Zach, and so is Matt Tucker. Onto the back of the number 12 car in P2 right now. Oh, Matt and David there. You can see Matt almost give him a little push. Tommy Fox there. Joseph seems to be falling off a little bit now. Matt Novella. Now I'm trying to make the pass on Patrick and take over P5. Got a long way to go now to get to Matt Tucker though. Joseph under duress now by Tommy Fox. Tommy in that 57 Miller genuine drive high life car. Matt Tucker back to the back bumper of Owens. Racing here going into turn 1. And Matt Tucker puts the pass on.
I mean, you've been a dick the whole fucking race.
I'm gonna give you the outside pass and the outside run through.
I mean, you fucking blocked. I mean, you freaking deserve it there.
Oh, we got shots fired.
No, I gave you the outside.
So we got a little radio chatter there between the 8 and the 25.
That's not what I did.
Oh, the old computer there having a little bit of trouble. Hopefully we don't crash out on you boys.
For what it's worth, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, nobody asked you.
I'm with Zach.
See, AJ, I appreciate you.
Zach getting out the knee pads for AJ Binish there.
God, I bet he can kill the back good throat.
Yeah, AJ doing a great job. AJ's got over a second lead over Zach Panzarella. Zach's now got 7/10 of a second lead over Tucker as Tucker and Owens were battling it out there. Did that bring up Matt Novella? Did Matt Novella get a little... Yes, Matt did get a little closer to the party. That put him in view there of the 8 and the 25. So look for Matt. See if he can capitalize on this long run. Remember, lap 87. So we're coming up on 4 more laps. So we should be seeing pit stops. So we'll have to keep our eye on who comes in sooner than later to try to do an undercut. We got our man, Steve Fugit there, bringing it down pit road. Gonna bring in Lucas Alves with them also. Those are our first pitters. They're saying that we can make it to the end if it was to go green from here. Steve Lewis and Chris Cowgill battling out there. That's for P10, P9. Joseph Vulpes pitted lap 81. We missed it. So lap 81 for Joseph Vulpes. Jeff Pfeiffer, lap 73. Steve Fugit and Lucas Alves, all 80, lap 83 there. So keep that in mind, and those were all 4 tire pit stops. There's Patrick just falling back like a rock. Patrick now finding himself under attack by Tommy Fox. Tommy, remember, sat on the outside pole along with Joseph Vulpes, so Tommy trying to rebound from his misfortune, and then there's Matt Novella getting some odd readings there, but because he's blinking out there a little bit, that's what's going on with Matt. Hopefully he can stay connected. Have a good race. All right, AJ's in. David Owens in. Steve Lewis in. Who's going to have the faster pit stop here? There's a shot.
Oh, wait, coming this time.
There's a shot of AJ bringing in and David Owens. Here's the race off pit road. It feels like David caught AJ on pit entrance there. We'll have to see how they come out. Zach Panzarella in this time. David Owens just blows the doors off AJ Binish there what a great job there by David Owens, blowing off the doors of AJ. And then you can just see the pit road exit speed of Owens. Will that be enough, or will AJ be able to reel him in? Take a look at Zach Panzarella now pitting in with the likes of, who did he come in with? Matt. Let's see where Zach, let's see how good a job Zach can do getting out. But look at Matt Novella, great job also on that pit stop. Okay, let's see where they blend out with David Owens now. There's Owens and there's Zach and AJ. That 1 lap difference. Let's see how it turns out now. Zach was in 2nd place. He cycles back out. Basically in 4th place as Matt Tucker now brings it in a little bit later. Matt hoping that extra length of staying out a little bit longer is going to help him at the back end of this thing. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. Joseph Fulpis will be your leader. He pitted earliest on lap 81. David Owens under duress now by AJ Binish. AJ able to regain that gap. AJ brings it back underneath, cuts underneath David. Keeps his momentum, side drafts hard on the 8. Drives it down low underneath. And look at AJ make that beautiful move on the 8 as he's going to complete the pass right now and take over P2. There's Matt Novella and Tucker. Remember, Tucker stayed out that extra lap. He's going to have a little bit fresher tire than Novella by 1 lap. And Tucker able to make it work. Joseph Fulpis, he came in the earliest, lap 81. His last lap was a 31.04. AJ's running almost a half a second faster, over a half a second faster than Joseph right now. So these tires are going to be a major difference. There's Jeff Pfeiffer working on Alex Hillman at this time. 29 laps to go here at Kentucky. 2 cautions, 1 due, 1 involved Alex Hillman in the 08. And our other one was the stage break at lap 50. 30 laps, 29 laps here to go here from Kentucky as Joseph Fulpis is hanging on to dear life right now as AJ Binish is just climbing down his throat right now. At those fresher tires, 6-lap fresher tires, you can see the difference. And here comes AJ. You see that gap from Owens. Owens might be saving some tire. We're going to have to see if this thing goes green if Owens can fight back. And here comes AJ underneath. Joseph doing a great job, trying to do his best to hang him up a little bit. Joseph's going to stay on his outside door. This is going to help Owens get back in the picture. Matt Tucker working now on Zach Panzarella. 1 lap difference tires. Matt has the advantage. Now Matt is in go-go mode. Looking underneath the 12. These two are going to battle it out, I assume. Zach's not going to want him to let him go that easily. Have him wear out his stuff as fast, but you got to watch that you don't wear out your stuff either. These tires seem to be the name of the game tonight. Good job there by Matt and Zach. Matt Tucker ran a 6:30.65. AJ ran a 30.81. Could be in the cards tonight if this thing was to stay green. Check out Matt's times. What's going on with Matt? You can see there right there. Now AJ might be trying to nurse that lead. See, AJ is dominant when he's got the lead. It's going to be hard to take this thing away from him. He has got a great lead now over Joseph Fulpis and David Owens as the 2 teammates now are battling it out. You can only assume how well that's going in the Discord channel. As Joseph's going to go ahead and just give him that spot and not make Owens have to work for it any harder than he has to. There's a shot at Hillman making the pass on Steve Fugit there to 94. I think David's saving. I feel like David is really taking care of those tires. Where that gap came out. Let's hoping that AJ maybe burns up his stuff. So we'll have to keep an eye on this. The leader ran at 120. The Owens is 208. Eye on that. See if that might be the difference here. Let's check in on Matt. Matt has already got back to the back bumper of Owens. You can see Matt running just a little bit faster than the leader there. Just a second. This is going to be the story. Can Matt climb back and catch AJ and David here? This thing is to stay green for 21 laps. He has the freshest tires on, so the pressure is on Matt Tucker. And everyone at David Owens right now. David's getting chased down by 2 flat fresher tires. AJ's in the same boat. But did Matt do a good enough job saving, taking care of his stuff to get to this point? And David's going to be a hard pass right now. Go on board here with Matt. Just ride around here for a little bit and enjoy the view. Folks, it's getting close. As they're side by side, door banging each other into one. David not letting him go. He's gonna have to let him go. Matt,
I'll be a dick like that. I ain't got no problem with that.
Oh, we got shots fired again. David trying to get to his bumper. He ain't gonna get there. Matt's got the fresher tires. I'm just curious to see if David's got anything left in the tank here towards the end of the run, if they can catch AJ. But Matt has cleared, and now the chase is on between him and AJ Benish for the win tonight here at Kentucky. AJ did run a slower lap time than Matt. As our leader, you can see the last lap and leader lap there on the bottom of your screen. He did run a little bit slower there than AJ. We'll have to see this time by what happens here. Here comes the 12 of Panzarella, looking good, trying to take over that spot from David Owens for third. Panzarella on the outside makes the pass, and here comes Matt Novella. David racing his heart out here, not trying to give up these spots too easily. Now he's fighting back on the inside of Zach. Dives it in on turn 3 here. Really using up his stuff. Zach's going to be able to clear, and here comes Matt Novella. Going to follow the 12 through. Less than a second gap here from the leader. Job there, taking over P4 from Owens. Owens fought valiantly, but let's see if he has anything left towards the end of the run. I'm not sure if he's trying to take care of his stuff or if he might have burned it up a little bit, but AJ doing a great job right now. Last lap, as you can tell, not too much there. We have a great clean race though tonight. Team drivers, one driver is out, Pfeiffer down 2 laps, and other than that, it's been quite classic racing. As you can see Jeff Pfeiffer there in the background, he is down a lap. Between the two. From the bottom of that screen, that's lap 101. Get counting down, lap 106. Gap is getting smaller, but there are only 13 laps to go here, folks. Tommy Fox trying to make a move on the 03 of Chris here with laps ticking down. Gotta keep our eyes for any sort of commotion. Make sure Tommy doing a great job trying to make the pass clean. Trying to get down to a second, folks. I don't know. Maybe Matt burned up too much of his stuff trying to get through the field. At this point, let's see if he can close the distance even more. He's hanging around right now, 1.1 though. You haven't been able to see him dip underneath that 1 second mark just yet. He's getting close though. There he is, 9/10. Now 8/10. Tommy Fox still working on Chris here. Battle from Joseph and Alex Hillman. Alex trying to get to this a little bit more side draft. Alex and Joe having a great battle here. 9 laps to go. Drag racing down the backstretch. There you can see Tommy Fox in the background also trying to race Chris Cowgill. Tommy looks like he's going to get the little bit of an edge here going into 3 and 4. See if he can get off and get past him around the front stretch. Alex now looks like he's able to finally make that pass on Joe. Joe's going to fight back though. Looks like Alex was able to make the work, but Tommy's still struggling with making that pass on Chris. That's going to hold him up even a little bit more. Seven laps to go. So close, but yet so far. Make some time on Tucker there. Tucker now flirting with the 9/10 of a second. Got as close to 7/10. Now he's flirting back up with the 9/10 as AJ doing a phenomenal job taking care of the tires, managing that gap. As 5 laps to go, I don't really see it happening just yet unless Tucker's got a surprise for us as he's now dipping back into the second. 5 laps to go here. Thursday Night Thriller action only on the Vortex Racing Network. We are proud to present this to you. It's our pleasure. Remember, be sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. Appreciate every one of you tuning in and watching this awesome race. Your friends or family, make sure you subscribe, you like, have your have your friends or someone help you learn how to make a YouTube account. It really helps us out. 4 laps to go now. AJ hoping for no yellow. 3 laps to go. AJ finish in that number 5 Chevrolet. He's one more time around to take the white flag here. 2 more times around. I'm sorry, I cannot math. Tommy Fox still working on trying to get around Chris Cowgill. I believe in you, Tommy. You can do it. AJ coming by out of turn 4, going to be taking that. 2 laps to go from the flagman. One more time around, and AJ has this thing sewn up. I don't see anything happening unless AJ blows a tire or a caution happens now in the next 20 seconds. Speaking of caution, Tommy Fox really close to Chris, trying to make the work. He's worked all day here, trying to make this pass in the last 20 laps or so. Chris Cowgill doing a great job fighting him off. AJ Binish not crossing that start finish line. White flag is out. 1 to go. It is official, folks. Next caution ends the race, or when AJ crosses that start finish line, and we're going to have a winner here at Kentucky. Tommy Fox, they're trying to still not get this thing figured out. Doesn't look too hot though for old Tommy. Back up here with AJ Binish, final lap coming out of turn 3 and 4. AJ Binish, number 5 Chevy Machine, gonna bring home the win here in Kentucky. And Matt Tucker, valiant effort with the fresher tires, but unable to seal the deal. Zach Panzarella gonna bring up 3rd place. Matt Novella 4th. David Owens is gonna bring in 5th. Patrick Cowgill in the 31, 6th place. Alex Hillman, after that fumble at the beginning, gonna be P7. Joseph Volpis, pole position, does not have the race he wanted to have tonight as he finishes in P8. Chris Cowgill's gonna bring home P9. Tommy Fox, a top 10. Steve Lewis in 11th. Steve Fugit, 12th. 13th, Lucas Alves. 14th, Zach Winstead. 15th is gonna be Jeff Pfeiffer. And 16th spot is gonna be Robert Babcock, as AJ Binish brings it on home. Great job there by the number 5 as we take a look at this little victory celebration. So I'm going to just take a second to wet my whistle as we watch AJ. I'm going to turn up some music here and see if anyone joins us in the broadcast booth. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, the hotline is on as we already have one gentleman in the booth, and I'll bring him in. What do you guys think about that, huh? Should we bring him in? Let's bring him in. Zach? Oh. Zach, can you hear me, Zach?
Yes, sir.
All right, I think you're coming in loud and clear. Let me turn it down a little bit.
That's usually the problem.
Right, man. Well, hey, 3rd place today. Pretty good spot. I felt like wasn't sure what was going on. Like if you felt like your speed wasn't there, or was it just the tire working with the tires, or dirty air? It just seemed it was like hard to pass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely difficult to pass out there today. And it's AJ Binish at Kentucky. It's just always a struggle to beat that dude. And that's who he raced against in the championship race. Thank God he wasn't eligible last year, or else I wouldn't be the champion. But yeah, I knew going in that my chance against him was going to be on the short run, and then to play the air game to try to keep him behind me, but was to no avail today. He was just lights out fast, and then Tucker came there at the end, and he definitely had a lot of speed as well. So, still points racing out here. If I can't get the win, I need to make sure I'm getting those good finishes to get into the chase. So 3 straight top 5s, I'll take it.
Yeah, Matt came in and pitted 2 laps after. I think he had like 1 lap fresher tires than you. It did start paying off. He was able to work his way back to that top 2, but I think he might have burned up his stuff there a little too much, trying to catch up there at the end. But yeah, no. And then Zach, while we got you here, do you want to tell us a little bit more about ARCA League that's starting up on Mondays?
Oh yeah, thanks for asking. Stoked to be getting that started. Yeah, so October 27th we'll start the preseason. It's gonna be the DDIRL ARCA series. We are wrapping up our championship in Miami next week, so we're gonna take like a week or two off and then get started. And that racing will start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be lapped races with a 90-minute time limit. That way the race ends right on time for MRL Cup Series practice to begin. So if anyone wants to do double duty, that will be available to them. But also, so here on VRN, we can do that double header broadcast, which I'm super stoked on. So yeah, check that out. You can reach out to me on Discord, Kevin, really any of the guys here on VRN, Mean Gene Money, Patrick Calgill, who you saw in the race today. We'll all be involved in that league, and we can get you guys all set up. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun one, man. That car on short tracks is quite amazing.
Yeah, and I think we are there. I think they're running Bristol for Friday Night Thunder. Friday, so that'll be fun too. In our car for looking forward to these different stuff we do here on the channel. Zach, thank you once again for joining us in the booth. Congrats on the P3. I think your championship hopes are still intact going forward, man.
Yeah, and it looks like as of right now we're back in the chase, so that's a massive relief, man. I'm stoked on that. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Just want to give a big shout out to you specifically over on these Thursday night broadcasts. You're doing such an awesome job. So cool seeing you do your thing up there. Again, hope everything is going well for you with the family stuff. And yeah, I just want to shout out all the admins in this league, everyone over in the network here at VRN, and my teammates at Daily Drivers Inc. Thank you all, and appreciate you, Kevin.
You got it, man. Appreciate you, man. That was Zach Panzarella in the number 12 truck there. DDI president, DDI financial manager. He always has a funny moment whenever one of his cars crash or one of his teammates crash. He tells us how expensive it is. So I really like how much he's buying into it, but it makes it all the much more fun. So yeah, reach out to Zach for any of your guys' questions. I think I'll give it another couple minutes, see if anyone else wants to join in from the race. But yeah, we're just gonna sit tight here, check out AJ's great job. Well, you know what? Since we're here, let's take a look at that wreck earlier with Alex Hillman. Rub it in on Alex. But yeah, I think this is it. All right, keep your eye on the 03 and 08. I think this is when Chris and the 08 get into it. That brought out our first and only natural caution of the night. It's going as slow as it wants to go. There it is. Yeah, that's interesting. I gotta take another look at it here. Look at it speed. I don't know. I feel like maybe Chris felt like he had his brother underneath him, so he didn't want to come down right away. So he was gonna run like the middle lane, and Alex was trying to drive it down to that lower lane. Unfortunate for Alex. I hate that happened to him. He did a great job of recovering. Did Babcock get involved in this one now? Because I know he had it earlier. He left earlier. Let's watch the two. Make sure he gets through it okay. I know the 115 was involved. The 115 gets damaged, I think, on this somehow. I don't know if it was from checking up. Let's see. So far, so good. So yeah. Oh, the 21 almost got Robert there. Yeah. So that was it. Guys. That was the excitement we had there tonight. So, no, thank you guys for watching. Double check. Yep, I appreciate you everyone watching. Thank you for the likes and the subs, all the support we need. Appreciate it. Like Zach said, check us out on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, reach out to me and Zach on Discord. Gene, Joseph Lucas, Buddy Sally, all those guys. If I didn't miss anyone, sorry. Can't do this without every one of you. So you guys have a great night. God bless everybody. God bless your families. Everyone take care of each other. See you next Thursday. Take care.